Welcome back to the channel. Adrian from Mateo Guns. Bring you guys another video. This is going to be an update on the issues that I've been having with my Glock 19X MOS and the Agency Arms 417 dual port compensator. I'm actually going to put the link on the video description where you can actually click on that video where the compensator and the guy rod just not running with the type of ammunition that I actually try to run this through. It just was not cycling. It was a fucking nightmare. It just was not working properly at all. Well, due to the fact that I need a reduced spring guy rod. So I did want to hit and ask you guys to go ahead and leave me some comment and let me know, hey, what do you recommend? What type of guy rod or whatsoever. So before I go any further and I actually mess with the gun, let me go ahead and show you that its magazine is empty, gun is empty. Go ahead and safety check, point in the right direction, boom, click. Anyway, so I'm about to take the gun apart in a minute, but I did receive a new reduced guy rod that I actually bought from NDZ Performance. N like Nancy, D like David, and I believe it's Z like zebra. Here it is, NDZ Performance. Somebody in the comments actually did want to hit and let me know, hey, check them out. I got one and it works great. So basically, right out of the package, I got the this is the guy rod. They also went ahead and send me a 13-pound spring. They also went ahead and send me a 15-pound spring as well. And of course, the guy rod that you actually have to put together yourself. Now, I did went ahead and put it together. I just never made a video to show you guys the type of issue that I was having, because even though I got the correct type of guy rod, the reduced strength guy rod, unfortunately, it was still not cycling the 115 grain full metal jacket, the 124 grain full metal jacket, or the 147 grain full metal jacket. That was actually a big turnoff. It actually really pissed me off completely. I just told myself, well, damn, I guess I'm not going to be able to use this dual port compensator because unfortunately, the guy rod that I thought was going to work for me is not even working properly. Now, I may sound like I'm whining and, crying. Well, shit, I did went ahead and spend good money for this compensator, which I'm not even mad at the compensator, because trust me, it do what it's supposed to do, is reduce the recoil. The recoil, once you put that thing in here, is reduced massively. I'm talking about a lot. So I'm not even mad at that. I'm just mad where now that I need the reduced strength guy rod, I got it, but still not working properly. So these are the parts right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. I'm going to install it and show you what it looked like. So I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Before I do that, I need to make you aware. When you tried to put this guy rod together, you have to be very careful. Again, let me get it out of the package. So this is basically the piece right here. You have to unscrew this piece right here. So what happened is that you have to go ahead and put the spring in here. Then you have to hold it down with a lot. I'm talking about that spring. It's strong as hell. You have to push it down. So in order for me to push it down, when I try to do it bare hands, I did it so much, it freaking hurt. So what I did was I just went ahead and grabbed one of my gloves and I was able to push that thing down pretty good and get it put together. But these springs are strong as hell. Trust me, they have a lot of strength. This one is the 13 pound and this one is the 15-pound spring. Again, from NDZ Performance. I got a lot more to tell you guys about this fucking issue that I'm having. So let me go ahead and again pause the video. I just wanted to let you guys know about that. I'll be right back once I put it together. All right, and I am back. So this is what the guide rod looks like. Now the beautiful thing about that is that it's also color coded. So the one that's 15 pound, it came with a little white splash of paint. The one that is 13 pound, it came with a little red splash of paint. That way you don't get them confused, which I thought that was pretty neat to let you know the difference. So this one is the 13-pound one with the red paint on it. And this is the one with the 15-pound spring. So basically you push the spring down, you get this housing in here, and then you have to screw that in. And that's how it goes. So let me go ahead and take the gun apart. I'm gonna put the guide rod in here and I'm gonna show you how it is. Let me remove my thread lock. I'm sorry, my thread cover. Again, got to safety check. So since I already safety checked it earlier, I haven't messed with it yet. So all you gotta do is, Glocks are so easy to take down. Just bring the slide back just a little bit. Get your takedown, then just push it down and it comes right off. I absolutely love that design on Glock. It's so freaking easy. Now this is the original tungsten guide rod, recoil guide rod. This shit here is heavy, but it works. It's the dual chamber one. So it has two springs. This one is a single spring. But anyway, so the reason why this one is not cycling properly with the dual port compensator is because the spring is too strong. So because the gases are being released out of here so much, more than a regular compensator, because it's the dual port, the guide rod is too strong. So again, I'm going to need a lesser one. So what happened is that now that I put this one on, let me install it. I'm going to show you real quick what I'm talking about. Okay, so watch this. It's so light. Look. Look at that. It's so light that it's not even bringing the barrel straight back like the regular one would. If you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm trying to show you. The spring is so freaking light. It really is. So fast forward a little bit. I put the guide rod in here, the 15-pound guide rod and the spring. I put the compensator on. Boom. I go outside, you know what I mean? Tie it down. I didn't even use no thread lock because I just wanted to try it. I just know that I got the screws, real tight. I put 3 rounds of the 115 grain full metal jacket. Boom, I cycled the first one. Immediately, I got a stovepipe. Beside the stovepipe, the magazine was still in here, and the other round got stuck on the feed ramp. Because again, it just did not cycle properly. The dual port compensator releasing too much gas using the 115 grain full metal jacket. So I went ahead and I loaded 324 grain full metal jacket. Supposed to work better. Same issue. 147 grain full metal jacket. Same thing. Did not cycle. I said, well, what the hell is going on? So I took it apart again and now I put the 13-pound spring. Same bullshit, just not cycling properly. It would fire one, stovepipe, boom. The other one would not feed to the feed ramp. Same bullshit. 147 grain, same thing. At that point, I just pretty much gave up. I was pissed. I was mad. I was very fucking disappointed. I really was. I was even mad at NDZ Performance, thinking they went ahead and sold me some bullshit. So what I did was I went ahead and I called the 800 number that they actually provide me in this invoice. So NDZ Performance. Now the guy rod cost $25.99. I guess I caught it when a President's Day sale, so I got a little credit of $3.90. So it came up, after tax, shipping, tax, whatever, to $30.07, which I'm not even really worried about that. Again, NDZ reduced power guide rod kit for Gen 4 through 5, Glock 19, 23, 32, and 38. When I looked on the website, this supposed to be the right one. So I went ahead and I called them, left a voicemail. I even went ahead and wrote an email. I emailed them. They went ahead and emailed me back and told me, Adrian, explain to me what the problem is, give him the order number, all the good stuff. They're going to check on it. I got a call back the next day. So I'm very thankful that NDZ Performance actually got back to me quickly the next day. Because keep in mind, when I called them, I actually went ahead and called them after hours. And they're open Monday through Friday from 8 in the morning to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So here's the phone number and the extension 127. So I got a call back from them. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up the phone. So when I noticed that I got the missed call, I went ahead and called the 800 number. And I spoke to a very nice gentleman. I believe his name is Mike, from NDZ Performance Customer Service. So after speaking to him and letting him know the issue that I'm having, he went ahead and asked me, well, Adrian, tell me what kind of compensator you actually trying to put on the gun. After he went ahead and did his little research, came to find out that he even went ahead and told me that this compensator is actually big, which it is. It's not like a tiny compensator. This thing is a fucking beast. It really is huge. It's big. And the ports here, these two here, and even down here. So it's going to release a lot of gas besides, of course, the front. After speaking to him for about a good, I believe, 15, 20 minutes on the phone, he explained to me, well, this is the problem. You got the right guide rod. You actually have the right one. The 13-pound and the 15-pound guide rod kit. Unfortunately, he went ahead and told me out of his own mouth that in order for me to go ahead and make this work, instead of using the ammo that I try to put through the gun, the 115 grain full metal jacket, then the 124 grain and the 147, he went ahead and told me that unfortunately I would have to use 147 grain subsonic ammo in order for me to go ahead and make this work, which I thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was a bunch of bullshit, but I'm not mad at him because at the end of the day, I am not a gun expert. I'm still learning a lot from you guys, and you guys probably learn a little bit from me. So it's a back and forth, a give and take. But anyway, the guy was very professional. He took his time to explain that to me. He did kind of apologize to me for the issue, but in reality, it's just the way the system works. The guy rod just not gonna do me any good. I will go ahead and buy a box of the 147 grain subsonic ammunition. Hopefully it does cycle, because he said that the subsonic ammo is supposed to be, I guess, less powerful than the regular 147 grain full metal jacket. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and get me a box of those, try it out and see if it's going to cycle either with a 13-pound spring or the 15-pound spring on the new guy rod that I got from them. So I just wanted to go ahead and touch bases with you guys and tell you the issue that I'm having with this gun. Unfortunately, I'm not saying that it's not gonna work. You know, the spring does what it's supposed to do, but unfortunately running the dual port compensator is just not working properly. I'm still struggling to find the right one. He did want to hit and mention to me also that when you start upgrading the gun with different type of stuff, you will come into a lot of issues. If you probably change the trigger, you are probably gonna get run into some bullshit that I would have to maybe excuse me, tune the gun a little bit more, or maybe put back the OEM trigger. Another thing that he went ahead and mentioned to me, he asked me, well, Adrian, how new is the gun? I said, man, the gun is pretty much brand new. I have less than 200 rounds through the gun. He said, well, shit, that might be another issue that you're running through. The gun is not properly broken in. You're probably going to have to run another 250 rounds or 300 rounds through it to properly break the gun in. Well, that was new to me because, again, a lot of these websites and also YouTube, all you see is people installing the compensator, go out there and shoot the gun on. Again, make it look Hollywood cinematic, make the fucking video look amazing. So people like me that want a piece of that action, that's the reason why I got it. Hell, let me go ahead and do it. Well, they don't really break it down to you in big, bold letters that you might run into the damn issue with the guy rod. Lesson learned for me. It really is. I'm not mad at NDZ Performance. I'm not mad at Agency Arms Compensator either. I'm just pissed off because I'm trying to find the correct guy rod to make this work. I believe that if this is just going to be an issue, I might go ahead and just say, fuck it. I'm not even going to worry about putting a compensator on it. I already have my Glock 19X MOS with a compensator on it and it's running perfectly. I didn't even need to change the guy rod on that one. I'm using the original guy rod on the Glock 19X MOS with the blowhole compensator on it, and it works perfectly. So I'm probably just gonna keep that one like that, and I'm just gonna keep this one just the way it is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I have been looking at other compensator that's actually smaller, like I believe they call Harrington Arms, or maybe the Safiri precision compensator. They are a lot smaller than this one, and they have less port. So maybe the less gas that it deflects out of the compensator, maybe I will be able to run it with this original guy rod, or maybe with a 13-pound or the 15-pound guy rod. Anyway, guys, if this video has helped you in any kind of way, feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's not going to cost you anything to subscribe. Share the video, like the video, give me a comment. Please help me out. I really am asking for help. Help me and tell me what I need to do to get the right guy rod to make this work. I'm still going to buy a box of the 147 grain subsonic ammo like that customer service guy went ahead and told me from NDZ Performance to see if that will cycle. The only thing is that those subsonic ammunition, 147 grain, they're fucking expensive. And if I'm going to have to do all of that just for me to be able to put this dual port compensator on it, fuck it, I'm not doing it. I'm probably going to try to get me another smaller one. Hopefully it will cycle properly with the original guide rod, that way I don't have to worry about putting this lesser strength one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I forgot. Click all the bell notifications, that way you stay updated anytime I upload any other videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace, y'all.